Welcome to the Achilles-hypnosis podcast. I'm Taylor-Lancaster, and today we have Shelly Jo Wallstrom in Shelly Jo and Amino-acids, episode number 12. So to start off today, we have Shelly Jo Wallstrom. She is a certified addiction recovery and mental health nutrition coach and a certified hypnotherapist. Shelly Jo has seen incredible changes in the lives of people she's had the opportunity to work with, as all of us do. And I think we talk a little bit about her origin story, and it's quite personal. In the first part, she talks about how her daughter was, at one point, had the bad habit of drug use, and she took upon it herself as a mother to take care of the child a little more. And she explains it so well that her daughter was missing something, so she had to go find out what it was for herself. And to continue on, that's pretty much what we're going to be talking about today. Her practice, she talks about amino acids as well, how they help the missing link that her daughter needed. So, and I hope you enjoy.
I got into it because I was looking for something that I could help people with. I've always had a desire. I've always loved like law of attraction and self-help, and I've kind of been searching to figure out how that would look and what that would look like in a business. And once my daughter graduated from high school, my youngest, I decided, there's got to be something, and I actually have a hypnotherapist that used to live down the street from me who had a school. And I talked to him 4 years earlier, and it just sounded like something that I would be interested in, but I really didn't, at the time, it was not a good fit, and so it just kind of sat in the back of my mind. And one day I was going for a run, and I thought, I'm going to stop and talk to him and see what he says. And he sat down with me, and I said, I'm not really sure this is what I want. And he's like, why don't you just come and watch? Because the only hypnotherapy or hypnosis I'd seen at the time was somebody who was on a show. And I'd even, been one of those participants who had been hypnotized, and that was all I knew what it was about. And when I watched him hypnotize somebody off the street and seeing the transition or the transformation of this client, it just touched my heart. In fact, I just started crying as I thought, wow, this is pretty powerful. I don't really understand how this works, but I know that I could see that it could make a difference. And at that moment, I decided to sign up and become a hypnotherapist. So that's how I got into hypnotherapy. And that was about 4 years ago. And it's been just such an amazing experience to watch people as they transform and they change their stories, that they realize that the stories and the things that they've been holding on to and stopping them from growing. It's been pretty powerful.
So you mentioned change story. Everybody uses different phraseology. Why don't you just go into a little bit of that, how you change your story? Well,
our conscious is about 10% of our thought process, and our subconscious is 85%. A lot of times we don't realize that, the conscious is your, get up, do what you need to do for the day. It's your willpower, it's your drive. And the subconscious is your thoughts and your memories and your emotions that you've had from here back to as far as you want to think about. And a lot of times, just like children, children believe everything is truth, but it may not be. Well, our subconscious also believes everything is truth, and it may not be. So sometimes we've got these stories that we're holding on to that aren't even true. They're false stories. The challenge is that the subconscious job is also to keep you protected and safe. So the problem comes is when all of a sudden your subconscious is keeping you protected and safe from a story that's not even true. And, in hypnosis, we know that between the conscious and subconscious is a filter that develops between the ages of 7 and 12 years old, and that's your judgment and your belief of what's true for you. So sometimes we've got these stories that were developed that we weren't able to, at the time accept as truth or not truth. We just accepted them as truth. so these stories could be things that are holding us back, fears or phobias or false beliefs that we're not capable of doing different things in our life, being thin or happy or smart or any of those, confident, come from these false stories that we've created when we were not even either aware of it, or they happened when we were young, or they happened because something blindsided us and allowed something to go right into our subconscious that we accepted as our truth when it wasn't.
Okay. Yeah, so kind of the perspective that we have about about our past and events that happened. It's good.
Right.
So, what are you specialized in, and why did you choose that to be specialized in?
Well, my program looks a little different. It's a 3-part program. It's like a 3-legged stool. All 3 legs of a stool, if they're strong, that stool will stand. However, if one of those legs become weak, then a 3-legged stool cannot stand. And it's the same thing with us as human beings. We have our brain, I'm talking the actual gland, we have our body, and we have our thoughts. And when all 3 of those are working correctly, then we have optimal health. When one of them is not, then something is missing that needs to be addressed. My business is feed your brain, change your life. And I do that through feeding your brain with amino-acids, feeding your body with nutrition, and feeding and change your thoughts through hypnotherapy. And how that works is, and why I'm so passionate about it, is I have a daughter myself, and at age 6, she was diagnosed with anxiety. And I did what all moms do. I took her to a doctor, got her on some meds. And this isn't to say that I'm against meds or not. I'm not a doctor. I don't prescribe and I don't diagnose. But what I found is that they just never really helped her all the way. We'd go from doctor to med to med. And, I just kept thinking, what can I do to help her? And at age 15, she came to me and said, Mom, I'm trying to be at a Dr. Science project. I just want to feel normal. And it hit me really strongly that if she was ever introduced to drugs and alcohol, that she would be instantly addicted, and she was. So at age 15, she was introduced to alcohol, and then she was introduced to marijuana. And I watched my beautiful daughter, who was full of life and vibrant, just shrivel up and think, how can I help her? And at the time, I hadn't been around people who were addicts. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know how to help her. In my mind, I thought, I can love her enough to stop her from using. That was my thought, is can't love just be the thing that gets her to the point where she just doesn't want to use anymore? And I realized it didn't have anything to do with love, and I felt really frustrated as a mom and like a failure because I couldn't figure out how to help my daughter, and I watched her just go through these struggles, and she barely made it through high school. She's gone through juvenile court a couple times. She got in trouble for stealing, and every time I just kept thinking, what's the answer? And right out of high school, we put her into a rehab center where she came out 30 days, and she was clean from everything except for she came out addicted to sugar and caffeine and cigarettes. And my thought is, okay, now she's going to stay clean because she's had this experience and she's done. Well, 30 days into that of her being clean and out of the rehab center, she was introduced, her roommate that she was with in the rehab center introduced her to meth. And meth is the drug of the devil. It destroys you. It changes you. And literally was such a scary time for me as a mother because I did not know when she left whether she was going to kill somebody or kill herself or end up in jail. And I lived in this panic fear as I tracked where she was going that I just didn't know what this was going to look like, and it caused me to go into this just fear of what if I never see my daughter again. And after I did get that phone call of her going to jail. In fact, I got that phone call 3 times because she'd go to jail, she'd get out, and she'd be clean. And back 6 months later, she'd start the process again. Alcohol, marijuana, then meth, and then she'd get in trouble again. And then the same process. And I kept thinking, what is going on? Because if I was ever put in jail, I'd never have to go there again, right? I mean, it didn't make any sense to me that this process kept going when she knew what the outcome would be. And so finally I just started praying. I was like, Holy Father, I need help. My daughter needs help. I do not understand what's going on. And I was so fearful that I was going to lose her. I was watching a show on a local TV station where it's a gentleman named Gephardt who does local community stories. And he happened to do one on how rehab centers are using amino acids to help their addicts that are in recovery. And what they found is if you give large doses of amino acids through an IV, then after 3 days, the cravings start to go away. After 10 days, they're almost completely gone. They have an 85% rate of recovery. Well, I knew it was my answer, but it was $1,000 a day. And I thought, okay, if that's my only answer, I'm going to figure this out. At the same time, I had clients who were hypnotherapy clients who would come to me, and they had the desire to get help and to release these thoughts and these stories. And I'd work with them, and I think we'd done something, and then they come back, the next week it was like 51st dates. I don't know if you've ever had that, Taylor, where it's like you're doing everything you can, they're doing everything you can, and yet it's not sticking. And it was really frustrating. I kept thinking, what is the missing link? Something there is missing that's not allowing them to let go of their thoughts or change their stories. Well, I knew that you could get supplements. I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll just go to the health food store, buy lots and lots of amino acids, and give it to my daughter in large amounts and see if I could get the same result. And luckily, I have a son-in-law who said, you can't just throw amino acids at people. You need to understand them. He's a nurse, which I thought was really great advice. So I Googled and found a recovery unit in Florida that uses amino acids in supplement form rather than an IV. And I called him and I said, how can you help me? I have a daughter. I have clients that need help. What can you tell me? And he said, you know what? I can tell you everything you need to know, but I'll make it even better. In 2 weeks, we're having a training in Salt Lake on amino acid therapy. You're going to learn everything you need. And I knew that was my answer. And I was super excited. I went to the training, and what I learned has been phenomenal. I've seen miracles, because what happens in your brain, you've got 4 neurotransmitters which fire the happy, calm, feel-good chemicals in your brain. And when they become depleted, then anxiety, depression, lack of energy, lack of sleep, cravings, addictions become real. So by taking specific amino acids, which is just the building blocks of protein, you either get it from your food or you create it in your body, but sometimes you don't create enough of it. They're actually going to go into the brain and help to balance those neurotransmitters so that your neurotransmitters can start firing. Those neurotransmitters are dopamine, serotonin, GABA, and endorphin. And by adding those, by feeding your brain, it starts to feed the brain what it needs. And so it helps with reduce those symptoms that people are struggling with. Then when they add the nutrition, by feeding your body what it needs, because there's such a connection between the body and the brain that we don't really realize it. I mean, I've taught aerobics for 18 years. I was always into fitness, and I knew that food was important, but I didn't realize how important until I realized how important it is for the brain. But your brain is 65% fat, and so it needs to be fed what it needs, protein and vegetables and good fats, so that it's helping the brain, those neurotransmitters, to do what they need to do. So you get those 2 connections, and then you add the hypnotherapy to it, and it makes hypnotherapy so much easier, because then I'm working with a brain that's being fed rather than a brain that's depleted and struggling to let go of those stories. So by doing the 3, the brain, the body, and the neurotransmitters, the hypnotherapy, it's been phenomenal. The stories I've seen, the successes have been just phenomenal. So that's what it looks like. I also have my own supplement line. And the reason I do is called Shelly Jo Hypno-Aminos Nutrition, and it's the 6 amino acids that I use. And the reason I have my own is, what would happen is I meet with my client, I say, okay, this is what you need. Now go to the store and buy it. And I call them a couple of days later and say, how do you feel? And they're like, I haven't been able to go to the store and get them. And I get really frustrated thinking, I'm telling you what's going to help you, and I can't even get them to go to the store and buy them. And at the same time, I thought, I don't even know what it is that I'm giving them. I'm just saying, go to the health food store and buy this. And so how can I promote these amino acids when I don't even know what's in them? And I had one of my clients come to me and say, why don't you have your own? Why are you promoting everybody else's? Why don't you just have your own amino acids? And I thought, well, I don't know. I didn't even know that was possible. I mean, do you know that you can get supplements that you can have your own? And when I found a place, I found one out of Orem. So my amino acids are created out of Orem. I know where they came from. I know that they're the quality because of the testing they have to go through in the United States. And I know that they're vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO, and they're of high quality. Plus, the cool thing about amino acids is they're inexpensive. And if your body needs them, you're going to feel a difference in 20 minutes or less. So that's what my program looks like. It kind of takes the whole look of all the body, the brain, and the thoughts.
And so with these amino acids, I know we're trying not to get people hooked. How long does it usually take for the supplements to, how would you say, like be forever and they don't have to take the amino acids for the rest of their life? How long does that take about?
Well, you're going to feel a difference within 20 minutes or less. That's the cool thing. Mm-hmm. And then depending on how long you've been depleted, it could take 4 to 6 months to be on them. And it's just nutrition. So it's not like you're taking anything crazy. You're just taking what your body either gets from food or gets from your body makes them. If it's somebody who's been struggling for a really long time or, have had, addiction, things like that, it could take about a year or so to keep taking the supplements. But the whole idea is to get your brain to start doing what it needs to do itself. So not necessarily that you're going to be on amino acids the rest of your life. It's not like in medicine where medicines just go in and they stop the symptoms, but they don't heal you. Where taking the amino acids is actually going in and actually helping to balance the brain. Mm-hmm. So that eventually you can either go off of them or be on a very low amount just as needed. And the other cool thing is if you're on meds, you can start taking them as with with your doctor, along with their recommendations.
Okay, that's cool. So with this, what kind of challenges do your clients give you, and what do you wish your clients would do more, especially with these amino acids in these? Because to me, I would think that your clients would just jump on this because we're so used to taking like medicines that it should be magical, right? So what problems do you have?
Well, the biggest challenge I have is because you feel so good so quickly, like really within 20 minutes, if your body needs it, you're going to feel a difference, that it gives you this perception that, oh my gosh, I'm healed really quickly. And so they'll start taking them, and then after a little bit, they'll just quit taking them. And then they feel terrible. And what I tell them is, okay, first of all, it's kind of like a food. Amino acids are food, right? You either get it from like a protein or some kind of source. So once it converts to the neurotransmitter, it's just like food. It goes in your system, it's done. It doesn't stay there. And so if you stop taking them too soon, then you're going to feel terrible, but it's because you forgot how terrible you felt before. It's not that they make you feel terrible or you're having a withdrawal. It's just that, oh my gosh, you forgot how terrible you felt. And so keeping them, taking them consistently and realizing it's going to take some time for their brains to convert and to start balancing on their own, that's probably the biggest challenge I have with amino acids.
What about hypnotherapy clients?
I think hypnotherapy is, they can come in, they go to you, and you help them. Then they have to be able to be willing to take control of their mind. Mm-hmm. Be willing to take control of them and shut the thoughts off and the negativity off, and to be aware of now how much power they actually have on their brain. That they can make the choices to turn off the negative thoughts and to change the positive to positive. And they have that power and they have that ability. It's just getting them to see that, oh yeah, I do have the control. And I can make the changes and make them stay and make it so that the subconscious can have the ability to change those stories and make the difference.
So more or less them believing in themselves and believing what you say.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, because the cool thing about you and I both know, Taylor, with hypnosis is it's not mind control. It's not reading minds. If I could have controlled anybody's mind, I'd have controlled my daughters when they were teenagers, and I have 3 of them, right? And we can hypnotize everybody, and we can hypnotize nobody, because you have to you have to allow yourself to be hypnotized. Yeah. And so that's part of the ability of them being wanting and being willing to allow themselves to trust themselves that they have the power to go in and fix and heal the parts of them that need to be healed.
Yeah, it's their own choices. I have the hardest time with my clients to tell them that they need to make better choices, and that what I do is not.
You shut the door, right, to those thoughts. I mean, like I always say, once those thoughts are gone, it's kind of like talk to the hand, right? When they come back and they're bombarding you, we get bombarded with negative thoughts all the time.
Yeah.
And it's not them bombarding us. It's a problem. They can't hurt us from the outside in. They can only hurt us from the inside out. So it's only when we accept those as our truth that they cause us trouble. It's not that they're coming at us and we have these thoughts. It's as long as we don't accept them, then that's where we get to take control.
Mm-hmm. And maybe you can use this in your scripts or whatever you use. I don't know, but I do an NLP technique, kind of like changing your story, but changing how the negative voices inside of your head. So what I do is I have them figure out what the negative words are, like, oh, I'm stupid, I'm too fat, oh, you can't eat things like that. Whatever it is. And what I do is I have them think of like what the voice actually sounds like. And most of the time it's them. Most of the time it's their own voice. And I have them change it to something funny. So, for example, I had a client who changed it to the voice of Mickey Mouse.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Okay.
And they just started laughing when they thought of it. It was like, you can't eat that. You can't do this. Blah, 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 blah. They just started busting out laughing. And they're like, the one client that did that, he's like, he did smoking. He never wanted to smoke ever again. So
that's I like that, Taylor. I appreciate that. That's a great technique. I'll add that to my protocol. That's really cool. I've never thought about that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's one of the simplest things. We just have to change how we perceive the negative things that are coming into us, because the brain usually cannot take negatives. We can handle negatives throughout the day, but most of the time it's just very hard for us and they weigh us down. So change it to something you can laugh about.
I like that. That's funny. I do. That's a great way to look at it.
Yeah. So we'll just really hurry on this one. How do you use hypnosis personally?
How do I use it? I use my breathing technique so that I can get myself in that deep diaphragmatic breathing where I am breathing deeper. Okay. Where you're working with your breath so that by getting that, it allows you to relax. And then I use my own hypnosis where I become aware of what it is that the blocks are and what I need to work with, and then allow myself to work through those. And I also use my own amino-acids myself. So I'm working the same program as I teach my clients.
Cool. What events do you have going on, and how can people reach you?
Oh, I'm so excited. I've got several events. I'm getting ready to leave tomorrow to go down to St. George. I go speak at several energy healing conferences at least once per month. I went to Hotel Low a few weeks ago, and I also went to a women's retreat last weekend. So I'm going to do that this weekend, and then I'm also going to be putting on a free class at Planet Beach in Utah, in Layton, on November 14th. I'm also going to be speaking at a convention for lawyers and chiropractors on how hypnotherapy can help when somebody's in an accident and help them with their thoughts to release the trauma that they've been struggling with, and also help them with the secondary gain that they may be holding on to when it comes to when they're going through a lawsuit, and how it can help their clients and help the lawyers and the chiropractors who also struggle with the high stress of a job.
Okay. And how can people reach you?
They can either go to my website, which is hypno-aminos.com, hypno-aminos.com, or they can email me at shellyjohypno@gmail.com, or they can call me at 801-643-3211. I'd love to have you look me up on Facebook, Shelly Jo Hypno-Aminos, or Instagram, same name, and connect with me. Let me know how I can help you. The great thing about this program is they've been tested. Amino-acids have been tested on children ages 5 and above. So, what I like to say is, yes, it works on children. Yes, it works on teenagers. And yes, it works on you as an adult. And the stories are miraculous. I had one lady who lost 70 pounds from December of last year by working this program, because she was able to get rid of the cravings and change the way she eats. I had another girl who last year attempted suicide, and by getting on the program was able to work with her doctor, and with the doctor's help be able to come off of all the many meds that she was on. I've helped RNs who are getting ready to take a test, who are struggling to pass their RN test, to be able to pass with flying colors. There's lots of different things that this program can help. It's not just the addiction and the mental challenges. It's also, helping with confidence and helping with self-esteem and, being able to help, like a baseball player who all of a sudden is struggling to hit the ball because he's afraid he's going to get hit by the ball, that, has created this block that, oh my gosh, if I go after the ball and I get hit, or, so it's all these different things that hypnosis is such a powerful tool that we can use to help us get through some of these blocks and just change our life. The results are phenomenal.
Yeah, they are. So, again, thank you for coming on the show, and thank you for sharing your stuff about amino acids. I've learned a lot today, and I hope my audience will learn a lot as well.
Well, great. Thank you, Taylor, for letting me speak with you and all your listeners. I'd love to be able to, spend some time together and kind of coordinate and collaborate. And if any of you clients are interested, or listeners, just contact me. I'd love to help you.
Okay.
Oh, I do it through Zoom and I do live in Roy, so either way.
Yeah, well, hypnosis can go anywhere, so.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again, Taylor. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you for listening to the Achilles Hypnosis podcast. Just as a reminder, we are not having the book Kickstarter party for my book. It needs some more time. Like I explained on Instagram and Facebook, that a diamond is made out of coal, but the difference between a diamond and a piece of coal is that the diamond has more time and more pressure and has become more perfect. Coal, yeah, you can use it for electricity, but you can't wear it as a piece of jewelry. And that's what we want it to do. We want it to be used for the proper function. Coal right now for the book is what it is. It's not to be used for electricity. It needs to be a diamond for people to get rid of their porn addiction. So that's why we're waiting off on that until further notice. And I'm also having on the 15th two events, carpal tunnel and stop smoking. They cost $52 and $53. And go join those. They're on my website, and go check them out on my Facebook at Achilles-Hypnosis, and you can buy tickets there on Facebook. And that's pretty much it. Thank you again for listening to the Achilles Hypnosis podcast with Shelly Jo Wallstrom and Shelly Jo with amino-acids. Have a great day.